It's so good to see her, isn't it? I am so happy to finally have one of the Wicked movie Glinda dolls. I have been a fan of Ariana Grande since I was 10 years old, and I also have a degree in theater, so Ariana being Glinda is so special, and what this doll represents to me, I can't put it into words what this means to me, and I am just so in love with this movie and this doll. On one side of the doll's packaging, there's an illustration of Ariana as Glinda, as well as the Wicked logo in the center, singing Glinda, and an illustration of Cynthia Erivo as Elphaba on the other side. Near the illustrations of the characters are the icons for the characters, so Glinda has her crown and Elphaba has her hat. Of course, this singing Glinda doll sings Popular, and the doll itself is fully visible from all sides of the packaging. I originally didn't like the packaging. I thought the green and pink were kind of ugly together, at least in the stock photos, but in person, the colors complement each other so well. They go so good together. Kind-hearted, privileged Glinda might be Shiz University's most popular student, but an unlikely friendship helps her realize the power of her goodness. And I take back any negative thought that I ever had with this box because there are so many cute little details like the butterfly, the crown, the hat, G and E to symbolize Glinda and Elphaba's names. It is so cute. The details are so adorable on this doll's packaging. It just feels like so much passion was put into even just the packaging for this doll, which I think is so beautiful and what is making the Wicked movie seem so special. The doll itself, though, does leave some room to be desired, but I will get into that a little bit later on. The only quote-unquote accessory that Glinda comes with is an instruction paper. So for $24.99, all you really get is instructions and a singing doll. The stand is not included. That is from one of my Barbie signature Wicked dolls. Before I really get into the doll herself, I do want to say that it does not take a lot to please me in terms of dolls. I've been a collector for over 10 years, and if the doll looks good, I'm satisfied. The quality doesn't really matter that much to me as long as I think the doll looks good, and I must say, this Glinda looks good. I definitely see Ari's face in this sculpt. It's definitely not a one-to-one realistic recreation, but I think it looks all right. She does have a light pink eyeshadow as well as peach lipstick. She does have kind of this strange contouring on her nose, which is something I don't like. I might acetone that off because I don't know why it's necessary. So while I don't think this looks exactly like Ariana, I think it looks enough like her, and I think she's really cute and adorable. Pinned into her hair, she does have this sculpted plastic rose, which is in kind of like a hot pink color. It's very pretty. It does match her dress. And then, of course, her hair is blonde. I would say it's coming off a little bit darker on camera. I still don't think it's quite the right shade of blonde. I think it needs to be just a tiny bit lighter, but it definitely is darker on camera and has more of that kind of golden tone in person, whereas on camera it's coming off kind of like a dirty blonde. Her hair is saran, so it is very soft and very easy to restyle. Since this doll's hairstyle is not accurate to the movie, this doll just has some lightly curled hair with 2 strands pulled to the back. Moving on to, I think, a big point of contention for this doll is her dress. So she has a one-piece dress on that has all of its details printed on. Now, I don't love this. Like, I'm not in favor of this, but I don't hate it. I think it looks good. It's also a softer fabric. If it had been that kind of like papery fabric, I definitely would have not enjoyed it. But it is a softer fabric, and I think it looks all right. It captures a lot of details. She does have 2 poofs, one on each shoulder, but they're kind of like half poofs. Like, they're not fully realized, but again, I think it looks fine. I think it looks good. The dress does have a slit right down the center, so it does open up a little bit at the bottom to show off the doll's shoes. Now, the printed like poof swirls on the bottom, I do wish these had been a separate piece of fabric just to give it a little bit more dimension. I think that would have been nice, but anyway, here is a full look at the doll's dress from the back. So for the bare minimum, at least nice. The printing goes all the way around. Here are Glinda's shoes, which are really cute. They're done in a pink color, and it looks like they have some like roses and some vines on them. They're very pretty, and I think complement the look very well. This doll, because she sings, does have limited articulation, so she only has 5 points of articulation at the neck, shoulders, and hips. If you press right below the doll's chest, she will sing. So if you press it once, she sings the chorus of Popular. And if you press it again, she does the la la. Anyway, due to copyright, I will not be sharing the portions of the song that she sings, but videos of that demo are available on Mattel's website. And there are other options for articulated Glinda dolls, like the Ozdust Ballroom doll. But that was my review of the singing Glinda doll. If I could describe this doll in one word, it would be adorable. This doll is so cute, and she's so pink, and she's so Ariana, and she's so Glinda. And to me, she is so perfect and so popular. Let me know what you think about this doll down in the comments below. And more importantly, don't forget to drink your water, mind your business, and remember that you are a goddamn superstar. Peace.